Well, good day to you all, and today is Ash Wednesday. So I am now going to go through one or two things that are happening here in St Anne's over the next few weeks of Lent. So today we have Mass at 9:15 this morning and again at 7 o'clock this evening, and ashes will be distributed at both of those Masses. Now, I've just had a quick look through previous podcasts and I found one from last Lent, and it was called, I titled it, The Disappointment of Lent. And it would seem that last year, the things that had been put on for Lent, very few people were actually coming to them. So come on, St Anne's, this is a call to all of you to do that something extra for Lent this year. Now then, what is going on? We've got quite a few things going on. Especially Friday this week, which would be the first Friday of Lent. We have, as always, our Beggarman's Lunches, where we encourage you to come along and join us for lunch between 12 and 1:30. We will serve you beautiful homemade soup. There's usually a choice of about 6 or 7, and a few goodies afterwards, cakes and scones and the like. And we ask you to donate the cost of what it would cost you for your main meal of that day and give that money over to us, which we will then pass on to the Good Life Orphanage over in Kenya. Every year we raise over £1,000 at these soups, so it's really important that you come along. It's a great time. Everybody that comes always loves them. So that's between 12 and 1:30 this coming Friday, and each Friday during Lent except Good Friday itself. Also on Friday we begin the Stations of the Cross, and they will run each Friday through Lent at 6 p.m. in the evening. And then this Friday at 7 o'clock we also have an extra Mass. Now this Mass is a celebration Mass for Sister Rita. Sister Rita has been professed in the Presentation Sisters for 50 years, and we want to celebrate that. So you're very welcome to come along to that at 7 o'clock, and there will be tea and biscuits served afterwards in the parish centre. I do apologise this morning, I'm a bit hoarse for some reason. You'll have to put up with that, I'm afraid. Anyway, so there are lots of things going on during Lent. Now, next Wednesday is a very special time. Each year during the period of Lent, the Deanery puts on a series of station masses where we invite all the other, and I think there's 17, maybe 18 parishes in our deanery, and we invite people from all the deanery to come and join us for this special Mass. And that is coming up next Wednesday, and we are the first of the station masses for this year. So I ask you all please to put that in your diary and to come along. It's very important that as the host parish we put on a really good show. And again, that Mass is at 7 o'clock, and there will be light refreshments in the hall afterwards. So each Friday, Stations of the Cross and soup. Now, Bishop John in his letter last week reminded us that Lent is a good time perhaps to find a little place of quiet, a chair, a corner, somewhere in the house that we don't usually use, and when we go there this time we can make it a time for prayer. Switch off the radio, leave the television off, just find a little place to quieten ourselves and just to spend a few moments in the presence of Almighty God. Now, if we can do that, Lent this year will actually be a very spiritual journey for us. So come on, let's make this very special effort this year. If you have any news that you want to put out, you can do that in two ways with us. You can put that on the newsletter. Please write it down and give it to me before Friday noon. Or you can leave it on the answer phone if you like. And also you can ask me to do it through the podcast, and I'm quite happy to do that too. So if you've got any information which you want to pass on, then do it this way. Just before I finish this one, for those of you who may remember, the man who runs the Heavens Road FM Catholic network station that I'm involved with, Jerry Coates. Jerry was supposed to do a concert for us here, but he was quite ill in November when that was supposed to happen. That has now been rearranged, and it's a free concert on March the 20th. So that's towards the end of Lent this year, but you are all welcome to come along to that. It should be a nice evening. There's going to be one or two other people singing along, I hope. And yours truly might even get out his guitar if he can find it. And what we will do at the end of that, it will be, if you want to bring your own drinks, we've got plenty of glasses. We cannot serve drinks because we're not licensed. But there will be wine available, there will be soft drinks available, there'll be tea and coffee and a few other goodies available. And at the end of the night, we're going to have a collection once again to raise money for the Good Life Orphanage. And I'd like to thank Jerry, who is coming from London to do this concert for us. So if you can put the 20th of March in your diary, you would be most welcome indeed. And that will be, I'm not sure if it's 7 or 7:30, but I will let you know nearer the time. So take care for now. Before I go, do something extra for Lent, please.